So for those of you that are already working with music libraries and actively getting placements, this last Thursday, Friday was royalty day, at least if you were with BMI. So I got my BMI statement here. Obviously was very excited. Those days are either usually very disappointing, very exciting, or I guess in the middle. This time was very exciting actually. So I was really pleased with my royalties, with my placements. And this one happens to be my largest single placement ever in my career. So this is my part of my international statement here. And this is from Germany, as you can see. And this was one track called Suck It Up that earned me $2,800, one single track. Now, I'm excited about that. Of course, that's amazing that one track can do that well for me. But what's interesting and maybe a little bit frustrating by these statements that you get in sync licensing is this is all the information you get about what happened. Name of the track, the work number, and it was on TV. That's it. We don't know the shows. We don't know how often. We don't know in what manner, what type of placement. So your international statements in your royalties are very vague and you don't know if they're actually accurate or not. So while I'm very, very excited and happy, thrilled beyond belief for this single placement earning me this much, should I have earned more? You see that my other placements aren't nearly as big, 15, 30, 25, some of them are 60 cents, much smaller. Are those accurate? Were they supposed to be higher? Maybe some of these are too much. There's almost like no transparency as to what's really happening with your track. So this is one lesson I learned way earlier on in my career. Kind of the main reason why I want to put this video out is, as of now, since this is the system that we're with, you kind of have to accept this and just let it go. Okay, so I have long ago accepted the fact that I probably have not been paid what I should have been paid. Okay, I've probably had tons and tons of placements in various countries and various outlets and not received the proper royalties, the proper payments that I should have. It's also very possible that I've been paid way too much. $2,800, is that actually what I should earn? Maybe I should only earn half that. I have no way to navigate these questions and to get any answers for them, okay? So I wanted to just let you know that that's kind of what this business is. This is what you're going to get when you get your royalty checks. So essentially, be very grateful for when you get nice big placements like this or any placements, because earning some income from your music is obviously better than not. But also realize that we're pretty limited in terms of the visibility and how much we can really understand or know exactly how our music is being placed, especially on the international front. So I was just more than stoked to get this royalty statement. It was a really cool one. It obviously was not expected. Germany, I've had placements in Germany for a long time, probably 8 or 10 years, long time, but I've never seen numbers like this. This was like, wow, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm going to try to dive in a little bit. But to end this video, I am going to play the track. I looked up, I forgot literally what this track was, the Suck It Up track. I forgot who I wrote it for or when I wrote it or anything. And I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that one. It was written back in, I'm going to show you here, 2014. I don't know if you can see that right there. 2014. So I'm going to play a little bit so you can see what a $2,800 sync licensing track sounds like. Here it is. All right, so we got the idea there. Not a really technical, complicated track at all. It's definitely got this kind of Rage Against the Machine meets sort of trap hip hop. It was definitely one of the funner, albums that I've put together, but nothing out of this world. It's really more about groove. It's more about building. It's more about creating new dynamics and changing up the track and not having the same thing loop over and over again and really having sort of tense moments release into bigger moments, right? But pretty much just cool sounding riffs, right? And some hip hop drums underneath it. So you don't have to be I don't know, an amazing, complicated, technical composer to write music that lands and does really, really well on TV. And I've always told this, especially for those of you that are getting into the rock kind of side of things, focus more on groove than on technical details. I have a lot of members that want to throw together these really technical metal tracks that have, 16th or 32nd note double kick patterns and crazy riffs and all these wild leads. And it's really impressive, but it's not necessarily licensable because the vast majority of the public cannot get into that really heady kind of technical music. Kind of a basic groove like this, people can nod their head to. If you can nod your head to it and just feel that sort of groove, and you know that most people can feel the same groove, then you're going to be in a much better place to be getting lots and lots of high quality placements. So I wish you guys all the best with your sync licensing music, and I just wanted to share this quick little insight with you.